Hi guys, do you want to make some little cute notebooks or things for your junk journals, for your scrapbooking, for your cards, or just send as a happy mail to another crafter? These are just scrap pieces of paper. The front one is decorated with something. Here it's butterflies and some extra flowers. Here we have happy notes and some extra layers. This one I decorated with some beads on the string on the back, on the spine. And it's just hand-dyed papers in between. This one I took a sticker, cut it in half, and decorated the front and the back. And for this one I used a little bookmark, a little image. And this is what they look like when you just made them. You can put them this way, you can put them that way, you can put them pretty much anyway. You can also choose to glue in the back page in your journal so it's stuck like that if you want to. Or you can put them in a pocket, belly band, something similar. Add this strings to a magnet or something, hang it on a hook, and you have a perfect little shopping list. Let's make some. First, we grab our scraps, just anything you have. So I'm just going to start, and I'm going to fold it in half, like so. A lot of times I use my ruler. I don't have it right here right now, so I'm just going to rip it off like that. That's my start. Grabbing another little piece of scrap, folding it in half, adding to this one. And I'm holding in between so I can add either here or here. Grabbing the next one, folding it in half. I'm going to add this on the inside. And I keep going until I feel like I'm done. And you can add line paper, book papers, any type of scraps that you have that are kind of oblong, I guess, rectangular. You can do it with squares too, but you get a different shape. So you can just keep using your papers. And there we have it. And I'm going to put this in the center actually. So there is where we're going. So you just keep doing that and you get your scraps used. Next, you grab your thread, your needle, and if you need a threader, I'm choosing a bit thicker needle, but it has a pointed tip, and that's gonna help us. So I just thread my needle. Okay, and now we're threading our needle. As you can see, I leave the thread on the spool for now, because then I don't get a lot of thread waste. Then I grab my little pile of scrap paper. You can either leave ripped edges like I have here and in different layers, different sizes, or you can cut them down all into similar size. Now I'm not starting to sew from the inside, but I do make the first hole from the inside. It's a lot easier to make the holes from the inside and out. So I just make a hole and then I go from the outside and in. This way the knot will end up on the outside and not bulk up so much in the center. Because if you have the knot here where you fold, it's going to add bulk to the sewing. I have some glue on my fingers. Now I'm cutting through, I'm removing the needle. And now I can pull back the string I don't need. I'm checking for the length, see how much I want, and this is about good. In order to make the knot easier, I open it up, I flatten it down, and I hold it down. And I do the first knot, hold my finger in place, make the second knot, like so, and I'm checking for length. And if I have cut off just a piece of string, I sometimes, you know, you cut the thing is too long or something and you cut a bit more, and this way you don't have to waste any string. And you just press down with your bone folder. I'm using a plastic butter knife. You can use the back of your scissor or something like that. And here is your new little notebook, shopping list, quote book, whatever you want to use. And for the next one, I'm just threading the needle and I keep going. And you see no thread waste, nothing like that. I'm using up all my scraps And I get a lot of fun things to use for my junk journal, for my scrapbooks, for everything like that. Now I made these previously, so they won't slide around. If you have different size of paper, make sure you don't go too close to the edge of any of the papers because they might rip. So now I'm making the hole. I'm going from the outside in, going through again, out here, and I'm releasing the needle, and I'm pulling back to see how much string I want. There we go. And I'm making the knot. There we go. Why am I always so fumbly when I'm filming? It goes so easy when I'm just doing it by myself, but as soon as I start filming, I'm very fumbly. Now I'm just checking for length. You don't have to make them the same length if you don't want to. It's just my preference right now. Oh, got some stuff coming there. There I have, and it's ready to use.